I'm Doug Keck. This is an EWTN bookmark brief. I just had the pleasure of speaking with the author, Michael Patrick Barber, about his book, Salvation, What Every Catholic Should Know, available through our EWTN religious catalog, EWTNRC.com, of course. Tell us, Michael, Salvation, What Every Catholic Should Know. Why did you write this book, and what's in it?
Right. The heart of the gospel is the message that Jesus is the Savior. In fact, the word Jesus, the name Jesus, means the Lord saves. And yet many Catholics fail to really talk about and think about the meaning of salvation. We say in the Creed, the entire reason Jesus came down from heaven is for the sake of our salvation. And yet, we talk about going to heaven, but we rarely talk about being saved. So I wanted to really focus on that, and I wanted to highlight the transformative power of grace in the here and now. Salvation isn't just a future event. It's not just getting out of hell. It's not just fire insurance, right? Salvation is ultimately about becoming like Christ even in this life. And it's impossible. Don't make any mistake about it. But it is possible with God's grace. It's humanly impossible with God.
Did you also write this in a sense that it seems like in a world to live today, there's a certain universal salvationism out there that makes it seem as if, well, you don't have to worry about salvation because basically everybody's already saved. Right.
I think it misconstrues what salvation is. Well, I won't be judged. And then you have this sort of juridical or legalistic understanding of salvation as just escaping a sentence of damnation. But that's not salvation. Salvation, that's part of it, but that's not the whole story. The whole story is that we are to be free from sin even in this life and to become like Christ so that we can love as Jesus is, even as I have loved you. Right. So when people sort of minimize salvation, oh, everybody will be saved, they often just have the sense of they're going to get out of hell. Right. But look around the world. We need people to become more like Christ, more like Mother Teresa, right? And yet that's what we are all called to, and yet that is possible by God's grace, if we really accept that.
Okay, the book is Salvation, What Every Catholic Should Know, and the author is Michael Patrick Barber. Thank you so much for joining me here on this bookmark brief. Look for this book through our catalog, of course, and look for the entire interview coming soon on the network. I'm Doug Keck. This has been a bookmark brief. We appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next time.